Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to be making this steamed parrotfish. So make sure you guys continue watching to see exactly how we prepare this fish. To make our oven steam parrot foil fish, we are going to be needing some peppers. I have 3 different color bell peppers here. I have the orange one, red one, and green one. I'm just using a little bit of each, and you are going to be needing about 1.5 teaspoons of that Epis, or some call it green seasoning. If you don't know how to make this, check the card that just came up so you can make your own. I have a little bit of onions. I will be using 1 lime, and I have a packet of sazon here on the bottom, and I am going to be using some fresh thyme as well. And you are going to be needing 2 large pieces of foil paper. I have a little bit of olive oil I'll be using, and this is optional. If you don't have this, just stick to lime juice or lemon juice, but I'm going to be using a little bit of this sour orange juice. And I have some non-stick cooking spray, salt and pepper to taste. And this is the parrot fish that we are going to be cooking. I let it soak into some salted water, and I squeeze 1 lemon to it. But I like mine soak overnight, or sometimes just a couple hours in a little bit of salt. Don't forget to check the description box where I will list everything I use in this video. So let's get cooking, guys. First thing we are going to do is clean our fish. Just so you guys know, this fish have the scale and all the guts. They did not take out the gut for me, which is fine, so I can show you guys exactly how to clean it. First, we want to cut the fins. Okay, all the pointy stuff you want to cut out. We don't need anything poking us when we eat our fish. Just cut it, toss them away. And I am going to do the same thing to the other side. This fish has so much scales. So you want to take your time when you're cleaning this fish. You need a nice, sharp kitchen scissor to do this job. And I am going to spread this one open and just cut right down. Okay, take this sharp piece out, and I am going to trim this as well, the tail, just like that. So now it's time to work on taking out that gut. So you are going to be needing a knife and make a little slit. I hope you guys can see this really well. So make a little slit right here. Just like that. And kind of cut this part out. When I tell you this fish has so much scales, being a little stubborn because of the scale. All right, but I got it. So now we are going to descale it. Sometimes I like using my vegetable peeler to do it. So let's see if that worked with this fish or not. Oh Lord, such big scales. Let me show you guys. Look at that. The number one thing I do love about this fish though is the color. That's what was so appealing to me. But once you descale it, all that color is basically gone. So the color is really from the scales. Okay. Like I said, do whatever makes it easier for you. Sometimes I use this, sometimes I just stick to my knife. So I'm going to continue to descale it, then I'll come back and show you guys what to do next. I just finished descaling the fish. As you guys can see, it has so much scales. Look at that. A good handful of that. Of course, we don't need that. I am going to just toss these in the garbage. The good thing about these big scales is you can definitely see when it's all taken out of the fish. You know, like the snappers, the scales are much smaller. Sometimes some scales can be left behind on the head, and it is not fun when we're eating it. So remember, I already did that little slit. So now I'm going to take a kitchen knife and kind of cut in here just so I can get inside the gut. I like to take that cut all the way to the head of the fish, just like that. So now we can open up the gut. Just use your hand to put a little pressure. Okay. And use your knife to help also. The fish is a little slippery, but nothing that we can't handle. Like I said, use your hand to kind of apply a little pressure to each side. Super slippery, but it's okay. This is what we do. Okay, now you can see all that stuff inside. You don't want that. Actually, I'm going to use my hand. I know this is kind of gross to some people, so you can go ahead and use gloves if you are not comfortable to do this. So sometimes, guys, when you want to eat good stuff, you have to put in the work. That's just how it works. Oh, this stuff is so slippery. I'm going to cut down a little bit. Okay. That goes in the garbage. And then remove that one from the head. Take my knife to kind of help me out a little bit. Again, you can definitely use gloves if this is not your cup of tea, okay? You guys know I love the kitchen. This here does not bother me. Trying to get the stuff out of the head here. This fish is pretty, but it's giving me a lot of trouble. Okay. Finally got it. I'll show you guys exactly what I was fighting with. This right here is what was giving me all the trouble. We don't want that in there. So now I am going to kind of use my knife to cut so I can see the bones basically on the bottom and pull away anything that's not needed. Feel free to rinse your fish so you can see more of what you need to get out, okay? What you need to take out, I should say. I am going to cut it just a little more here. And just continue to clean inside the fish. You don't want none of this stuff right here. So then make sure you use your knife and pull all the stuff out. As you can see, this here don't need. So pretty much everything is out. I'm just going to rinse it under some water before we use that lime to clean our fish. The fish is looking really good. Now go ahead and grab your limes. I cut mine into 4 and just squeeze the juice out of it because we are going to rub that all over our fish. This is what's going to take the smell, the fish smell away, so you don't have that strong fishy smell when you are eating your fish. If you want to sprinkle some salt in there, go ahead and do so. Just rub it on every part of the fish. If this is your first time to the channel, welcome to the channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you can get notified every time I upload. Can't really speak. Can never speak when I make these videos. But anyways, guys, you want to make sure you stay tuned because I have some fabulous videos coming up. Make sure you share these recipes so I know you guys are appreciating me uploading these videos. Thank you so much. Just keep rubbing. And I am going to make like 2 slits because I want to make sure the seasoning get in there. This video is very, very detailed. I do have another video on this channel showing you guys also this step of how I clean fish, but that video is strictly dedicated to fish cleaning. So I wanted to show you guys from beginning to end, just in case you guys have not seen that fish cleaning video. So once I'm done doing all that, I'm going to rinse it under some cold water. Make sure you rinse under cold water. Do not use hot water when you rinse seafood. Okay? So rinse it under some cold water. If you feel like it's necessary, you can repeat the this step, the rubbing the lime, if you still feel like it have a fishy smell, which it shouldn't. But feel free to repeat the step again and rinse it under some cold water. Now it's time to mix our Epis with that packet of sazon. I love using that sazon just because I like a little color. I'm going to use half of that packet and save the other half. And I am going to put some black pepper. Even though that Epis does have black pepper, I still like adding a little extra black pepper, nothing too crazy. And I am going to add 1 tablespoon of that sour orange juice. Actually, let me shake up this bottle first. All right. So I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of that. A tablespoon and a half. Just because I want that acid to get right into the fish. And I am going to add about a tablespoon of olive oil, light olive oil. Just like that. Of course, the liquid is going to combine everything together. You want to mix. Just like that. And I like to taste this mix because if this don't taste good, your fish ain't gonna be good, guys. All right. If you want, you can add some salt, totally up to you. This to me tastes really good. So now we can marinate our fish. What we are going to want to do is grab some paper towel and pat dry our fish. We don't want much liquid in there. Just like that. And I'm going to take that spray and spray the bottom of my foil just so nothing is going to stick. And now we are going to take that Epis mix. This is where we are going to massage our fish to get some of that good seasoning, all that flavor in there. You guys, if you haven't made that Epis, you are missing out. This seasoning go with any meat. I don't really care if you're from Haiti or not, you are going to love it. Okay, you must love it. This is me acting like I can give orders. You must love it. Anyways, you will love it, I promise you guys. I use it on my steaks and of course all my seafoods I use it in. So make sure you try it, okay? And come back, let me know if that's your first time using it ever. Let me know what you think of it. But I know you will love it. I'm going to use all that Epis, just really rub everything in, massage the fish. And kind of put it in between the slits. This looks so good and it's not even cooked yet. And I'm glad some of the colors still remain on the parrot fish. I thought when I was removing the scales, most of the color was going to be gone. This is so pretty. I have another one. I think the other one is like pink. You guys know when I make a recipe in this channel, I try my best to do it in the Creole channel as well. So I will try my best to get one done in the Creole channel. I've been so busy lately, I feel like I've been neglecting the other channel, but I hope you guys understand. All right, so this is pretty good. So now I am going to just take my peppers, my onions. Well, I guess I'm still on the peppers. I'm not going to stuff inside of the fish. I'm just going to keep everything on top. If you have garlic, you can use garlic as well. That would taste really good on here, but I forgot and I am not going to take any now. So now use the clean thyme just like this. I'm going to rinse my hands real quick. And I am going to take that foil and just fold it to make sure all the air will be gone. We don't want any air getting in there. And we are going to marinate this for at least 30 minutes. And we are going to bake it under the oven at 200 degrees. We are going to steam it, I should say, or bake it for 30 minutes. You guys know fish does not take that long to cook. So all we need is 30 minutes, and I am using this rack just so it can be easier for me to remove. Okay, again 200 degrees for 30 minutes. Let's see what she's looking like. The fish is done. I did increase the oven temperature to 250, so instead of baking it at 200, because I was in a little bit of a rush, so instead of baking it at 200, I did 250 for 30 minutes. Ooh, nice and steamy, just like we want. And I can see all the nice fish juices in there. Make sure you don't burn yourself, so take your time, guys. Take your time. And there she is. Ooh, 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 ooh. Exactly what we are looking for. Look at that, guys. Isn't this so delicious? You can enjoy this with some boiled yams or boiled plantains or just some rice or something. Look at how good this looks. I don't even want to cut into it because we're going to have to take our pictures. But this is pretty much it, you guys. It looks so beautiful. And as you can see, it still have that little color in there, but the color was mostly from the scale. But this will do it for this video. Do not forget to follow me on social media. I will leave all my all the link to my social medias down in the description box. Again, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up so I can see you guys are loving them. And don't forget to share that video with everybody you know. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Continue to protect yourself and stay safe. I will see you guys in another video. Bye-bye.